They are on the ropes, and it is time to put them away. Freak, you're putting it in your hand. Deliver the knockout blow. Let's finish this and get out of here with the W.
Three-pointer, Martin, it's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one. 6 seconds left to play in the second half, and he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
From deep three-point range. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. So the Longhorns win it. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
From make the 6 straight jump. Hollywood to the slums. Slow down. What you represent when we come to your dance? Get in with the business. I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit and be on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, Hacienda saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, down under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Tell them where I'm
Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Texas Longhorns.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student-athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
Let's check out Wisconsin's starting lineup. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the power forward position.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
Texas on D. Now Hawkins, and there's the feed to Hill. Evans, a screen on Ellis. Passes it to Evans. No one near him. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside, Garcia. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Frank Kaminsky picks one up.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Dishes it to Doherty. Pass to Garcia. Tries a three. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Texas on D. 4-point game. There's the screen. Outside Hill. No good off the front iron.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Now here is Garcia. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Decker kicks to Hill. Soft touch off the glass. Hill's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Blair with it. Richmond outside. He dishes it to Garcia. And out of bounds as the Badgers gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean,
a platoon swap here for Texas. And the Badgers with some changes. Texas trails by 5. And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Peyton is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the power forward. And the Badgers with possession here. We've got 1:48 left here in the first half. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. And that one's good.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
There's a good screen. Off the pick. Hawkins shot good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Ellis kicks to Edwards. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. Outside, Garcia. The three, just 5 to shoot. The Badgers pull it in.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Now, Kaminsky following the three-point attempt by Freak.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Ellis kicks to Edwards. Shoots a three. Garcia can't get it to go.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
There's the screen. Hawkins passes to Evans. Teardrop shot. Here's Kaminsky, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And not exactly the start they were looking for, but there's still a lot of basketball left. You have to think they'll be mixing things up a little bit in terms of adjustments.
Well, Greg, I tell you what, the hole is deep, and if they want to hoist that trophy at the end of the game, they've got to get more from their star player, Freak. He's got to take over.
Garcia in at center. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the 4. And for the Badgers, They've got Decker. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the four-man position.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one-and-done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
He used that pick to get in close. Ellis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Knife and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Ellis against Hill. And it's Kaminsky, top of the key. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, and a lot of times he'll still knock those down no matter how good the D is.
Here's Garcia. Misses the three. The Badgers leading by 8. Here's Decker. Finished off the break. Decker's got 5 points so far.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And again, Wisconsin running the floor in transition. The kick out to Hill. The three ball. Decker dishes to Hill. Trying his luck deep. Shot's good. Hill's got his second bucket of the night. Texas trails by 13. Ellis outside. Outside, Garcia. Texas no good that time either.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Here's Evans. Goes back up. And Kaminsky lays it up and in. Kaminsky's got 11 points.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Garcia goes in. He sinks the 11-footer. 7 points in the game.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage. And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
On the court for the Longhorns, Garcia, he's in at center. Edwards is out there with Ellis. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the 4. .54 seconds left in the second half of basketball.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Badgers.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
And I don't think anybody saw a performance like this one coming tonight. What a big-time game for Hill. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Conley kicks to Gibson. There's the pick. Left side Walker. Back to Gibson. Wade with no one around. And again, it's Wisconsin with the 3.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
Fires the 3. Off target with that shot. So it's Wisconsin picking up the win.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the ninth pick in the NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA Draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from the University of Texas. With the 12th pick in the NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky. With the 13th pick in the NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky. With the 14th pick in the NBA Draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Cameron Payne from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kelly Oubre from the University of Kansas. With the 16th pick in the NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Terry Rozier. With the 17th pick in the NBA Draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Leroy Garcia from the University of Texas.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibration. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible.
We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle.
Here we go. My first NBA game. This is something I've been waiting for my entire life. And to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. But I know this is where I belong. So I just gotta get out there and do what I was born to do. I hope I can make my family proud.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
At home. I know a lot of people are proud of this young man. He's worked so hard to achieve this goal.
Yeah, and the future's bright for him, Greg. Not just tonight and not just this season, but for years to come.
On the court for the Knicks, Lance Thomas out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Aflalo. And it's Galloway in at the point. And that's the very first basket right there, folks, of what is hopefully a very long and a very prosperous career from Garcia.
Yeah, and he can relax a little bit now. That first one is in the books. It won't be the biggest bucket he makes in his life, but, man, it may be the most memorable.
I think you may be right about that. No matter how many thousands of them he winds up with, he'll never forget that first one.
Well, for Jabari Parker in his rookie year, not the kind of NBA career start that he wanted. Played great. Was probably the rookie of the year up until the time he was injured, blowing the knee and cutting his season short.
A great call. He definitely would have had a great chance. Really just made a transition seamlessly. Very efficient as a rookie before that injury, but which was a really tough thing. To watch for anyone as he was showing so much promise early on in his career.
The feed now to Carmelo. Down low, here's O'Quinn. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. O'Quinn's got his first points of the game.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here's Bayless. Nobody near Parker. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Parker's got his first points of the night.
And for Parker, he could have been in the Rookie of the Year running with this play, scoring just over 12 points a game and shooting almost 50% before the injury ended his season.
Anthony kicks to Thomas. Back to Anthony. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Bucks trail by 8. Now Bayless. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 4-on-3 break. Here's Aflalo. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead.
And even in the short glimpses of last season, you could see that Parker was the real deal. I mean, he had no problem finding ways to score. And even with his injury setback, he should be a great player for years to come.
Well, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive offensively. And that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense. But they never seem to attack the rim at all.
The Bucks making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Serafin's checked in, doubled by Garcia. Feeds it to Galloway. Fires from deep. Kept alive by New York.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Knicks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
That free throw good from Serafin. No good on the second free throw. Parker. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Vasquez. And it's Carter Williams in for Jared Bayless. And a new group in for the Knicks. Porzingis, he's checked in for Kevin Serafin. Thomas comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. Anthony's checked in for Derek Williams. And it's Calderon in for Langston Galloway. On the court for the Knicks, Calderon is out there with a foul. Then it's Thomas. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Garcia. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. Well, with Freak Clark, there was a question whether he would stay another year in college. Really was a tough decision for him, but he ended up coming out after his freshman year.
And, Kevin, it's really hard to blame a guy like Freak for doing that. I mean, he's clearly NBA ready, and he's putting a lot at risk for every year he stays in school when he could be on the NBA clock.
And here we see the debut of Freak, the kid from Harlem. His first time on an NBA floor, and Clark, it's a moment that he's worked very hard to achieve, and his family has got to be proud.
Extremely so, Kevin. It's been a long journey for him, but every level along the way, he's found success. High school phenom, playing for a college championship. I wouldn't bet against this kid in anything when it comes to basketball.
Outside Mayo. There's the screen. He dishes it to Garcia. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Anthony drives in, and Henson sends it back.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. Got a piece of it. To the paint. And Henson sends it back. Thomas, that's good. 52 seconds left in the first half. Carter Williams kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Garcia. Stolen. Calderon against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Calderon looking for his first basket still in this one. The dish now to Aflalo. Over to the wing. Porzingis passes to Calderon. 4 on the clock. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And here is Carter Williams. Fires from deep. And that's not going to go. That'll do it for the first half. New York ahead, up by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Plumlee, he's checked in for John Henson. Freak comes in for Greg Monroe. Vasquez, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for New York. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Garcia, he's in at power forward. Vasquez out there with Jared Bayless. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Ande DeCumbo, and it's small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
At the line for the Bucks, Robin Lopez. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that'll push the lead to double. And both free throws good for Lopez.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Milwaukee with the ball. Vasquez with it. Outside, Garcia. From deep. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Milwaukee, Langston Galloway. At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. So no problem for New York as they get the win.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan, Carmelo Anthony. He made all the key plays every step of the way. They depend on him to deliver these sorts of performances, and he helped carry his team tonight. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Spit out with it. Say you need, I said I get it. TV Wow Alley-Oop of the Week.
Tune in now.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough.
Your 2K TV Wow Alley-Oop of the Week.